Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and today I'm back with another episode of my Manchester United Let's Play. This is number 4, and I'm really enjoying playing it right now, playing the game. Some saves I struggle to have motivation to play when I record them, and I just want to record every single match, but I'm actually really enjoying being Manchester United because they are a big team, amazing facilities, and that means like your players can really reach their potential. And you always see, not always, but most of the time, your players, you can see them going up on the green arrows instead of on the red arrows going backwards. Or yeah, I really don't like seeing that. That's why I love being at a team with big facilities, not just because it's easy to win games. It's still difficult. Well, what I mean difficult is the European success, and that's what I want to achieve. As I've said, Manchester United only won 3 Champions Leagues ever. I thought, yeah, they should really win more than that, to be honest. See, 20 Premier Leagues, but only 3 Champions Leagues. So that's something I want to showcase, European dominance. So you'll see that more in the future. But for now, we have a Capital One Cup match against, it's a Manchester derby game against Manchester City at home. It does not get bigger than this, but it's only Capital One Cup, so it doesn't have the same atmosphere, I would imagine, to a league game that will affect on the points for the season in the league table, as I'll show you that now, how the season is sitting. Robin Van Persie has got most assists. That's good to see. Steven Pienaar is dominating right now. He's one to look out for. He scored 12 goals already. Crazy stuff. Let's look at his attributes and see what he's doing. He doesn't look amazing. He just seems like a solid Premier League player as a left winger, but I don't know. He's just smashing the goals in for Everton right now. Amazing start to the season for him and Everton. Yeah, he's the reason why they're top right now. So we're sitting third. We are improving. And as I said, I don't want to show every single match in the league, or this series is going to take forever, because I do want to get far in where I show regions and stuff. That's the exciting part for me. And that's when the domination will come, where I can build like a beast youth players coming through the team, and sort of how Barcelona are, like their reserve team, like Barcelona B and stuff, is full of really good prospects that will be good enough in the future. Whereas our under-21 team is not really like that. There's a few, but there isn't a team full of them. That's what the goal is, really. And it's kind of some weird results right now. Liverpool's 18th, so that's one top 6 kind of team we don't have to worry about. Same as Tottenham. Arsenal's had a dodgy start with 3 losses. Man City hasn't started great, 3 draws. So we're in a good position. The only big team on top of us is Chelsea, so that is something very good. And Manchester City, I definitely want to do well in all competitions. I know some people say Capital One Cup's not important, but to me, that's an excuse if you lose, to be honest. I want to go out and win against Man City because we do have a big squad. We can rotate it, and we do have good enough players, but Manchester City is a big team, so we have to watch out for them. And I do want to do my best in this, but I've got to give some games. Like, I'll rest Giggs, I'll put Wilfried Zaha in because he's a younger type and hopefully can do well for us. The morale of the team is good. Fantastic. That's what you get when you win games, really. But there's one probably bad thing you can say I did, and results to some players' morale. I did the low collective win bonus. I just did that to keep more money, to be honest. And I thought in my head, if my tactic is good and I have good players, like I thought I'd still be able to get results without giving my players extra money at the end of the season. I know maybe it's a bit wrong to do, but you can keep the extra money. You'd probably say you should do it anyway because you're Manchester United. You shouldn't worry about it. But just something I did. Anyway, let's bring Phil Jones in. Yeah, very good player. So he's going to come in at right back and play defensive midfield, centre mid, centre back. Anything you ask him, he will do. So that's very good for him. We've got playing Alvarez Balanta as the left back. He's a very versatile player. He can play a lot of positions for us, which is something I like in the team. In defence is something you need, in my experience. So how's this team setting up right now? Decent. We've got Rio Ferdinand injured, Giggs resting him for this match. Yeah, the team looks solid. Danny Rose hasn't had an amazing start. This is something I want to address. Most people think Danny Rose is a bad signing. Like, he's not a good signing. And sure, in the future, I don't see him being as the #1 left back. The thing is, we made a swap for him with Evra with a little bit of extra money we had to pay for him because he has a bigger upside. That's what I basically mean to Evra. Evra's going to have next season, he's not going to be as good, obviously. He's going to decline for the whole season because he's 32. Next season, 33, he's going to decline even more, where we will still have Danny Rose, who's on the up. He'll be 24 next season. But then, of course, we'll have the money, and I want to make a big left-back signing, so I still want to improve. I don't see Danny Rose being the first, like the starter. To me, he's really similar to Bertrand from Chelsea, to me, because of his pace. He's very pacey and he's got a bit of tackling ability. I find him, similar to him, but next season we'll make that big left back signing. So don't worry, he's not going to be the starting left back in the future, but he has to be for this season. But we have Belanta as well. So I believe I've got that option covered. And yeah, hopefully you think my thoughts behind that are good. If not, I'll listen to you. But I am going to sign a big left back next season regardless. So don't worry about that for sure. Especially because I'm at the moment I'm teaching Giggs to play left back for extra cover, and you think Giggs, I probably won't have him next season. Just want him to be that coach, and nothing more than that. Just a coach in the team. We're playing Carrick instead of Pogba. Just trying something different. Playing Carrick in a deep line playmaker. So here I'm just going to do what I always do, as you know, and it's been working solidly in previous matches. Leave in your comments, would you rather see harder matches? Because, games I've shown have been pretty easy. I've won them, like the last match, and there's no challenge, really. Those are games I expect to win. And some people said I should show the Chelsea match where, you probably could say where I could go wrong in a harder match. But I don't know, it's early season games, so you have to keep that in mind also. You're not going to win those games easily. And actually, I'm going to do one thing that I didn't do. This is, if your football manager game is going slow, this is one thing. I've all this rubbish here, but this is what you use. Game Booster. It helps you make your game go faster. For the most part, anyway. So you boost your game. And hopefully it will... I just got to... Yeah, because for me, the screen goes bright when it does that. I'm not sure what's in, Asian writing or whatever that is. But, yeah. I just put it down to full because it's too bright for my eyes. But anyway, moving on. And I'll just put the Steam on the background because I really don't like having the blue, and you can see my files there. I just put Steam in the background and it's black. Sometimes I forget to do it though. But anyway, moving on. This is a crucial match. Any match against Manchester City is going to be big, especially now as they're opposed to maybe 10 years ago or something wasn't as big because they weren't really a big team. They were just a mid-table in the Premier League and all of that. But now, yeah, it's a big challenge. The Manchester derbies are really, really big. Because, yeah, both of us are big teams now. So it's something you have to keep in mind, and something where you got to focus for those... You think it may not be important, but it's important for the fans. Capital One Cup, if you lose, not big, but if you lose against Man City, as you can see there, Yaya Toure smashes it in the 35th minute. I was a bit surprised by that, honestly. And, yeah, it just came out of nowhere, pretty much. That's the main thing. So you see here, let's check again. They signed Khedira as well, so that makes their midfield more defensive. Navas, really good play between those two. Oh, you see there. I think, Smalling went sliding in for the tackle, but Yaya Toure, he's an unstoppable force. So now we have a set piece. Van Persie put it in. Oh, that's a goal. Vidic, he's making a very good comeback after he got that early red card in early season. The first game of the season. In the league, he picked up a red, and that was very disappointing. We see Nani was there as well, but Vidic tries to spell spectacular shots, and it was spectacular at the end. We get the equalising goal just before half-time. We may be able to get another with a bit of luck. Let's see what Nani can do. He's been actually really, really good. Using him instead of Ashley Young at left midfield. Might sell Ashley Young. I don't really like him at the moment. Not doing well. For us, and he's gone down to a 2-star coach report, so he's probably gone. Leave in your suggestions who to replace him with, but Nani is just doing insanely good at left midfield, and Valencia on the right. As you can see, he puts it in. Finish! What's that? He didn't even have a shot. Joe Hart just picked it up. So there's a couple of 2 goals. There was 2 really good goals, and that's what you expect from this kind of derby, Manchester derby. Fantastic goals. And you've seen that before in real life. So where do we go here? I'm not happy with the performance, and all my players get fired up from that. Every single player got fired up, so hopefully they can spur them on to get the winning goal and continue on in the Capital One Cup. We get a tough match, straight up here, so early stages in the Cup. But I'd rather play against good teams. To me, there's no challenge in playing against easy teams. You're not really proving anything then, and that's what I want to do. I can beat the best teams, but... Definitely, I want to bring in my own players, and that's probably going to take 2 or 3 seasons. You can't overhaul the team. I'll do that gradually. That's something I always like to do. In all my games, FIFA Career Mode as well. The first season is probably my worst season because it takes me time to make my signings the way I want to play. So hopefully you'll see that into the coming seasons and the signings I make early. Well, with a big team, you probably just want to go for the best players available. But right now, Antonio Valencia isn't... Well, he's playing well, but he's on bad condition. He's conditioned. I don't want him to get injured. That's definitely... So I have to bring on Ashley Young. But I'll probably have to put him on his preferred side on left midfield. I don't really have anyone else of quality to bring on. Carrick for Pogba. He's been scoring a couple goals for me. I'll just change to his preferred role, which is a box-to-box midfield. I'm trying to click it, but it doesn't seem to want to click. Okay, what the hell's happening? Okay, let's try again. Okay, do I have to... Okay, I'll just go this way then. Box-to-box midfield. Only 2-star? Nah, he does good there, though, regardless of that. Because I want him to take long shots, and you need that for box-to-box midfielder. Some others, they don't take long shots as often. So who's playing? Rooney's playing crap, because he just wants the money. That's it. He's just mad because we're not giving high winning bonuses. But anyway, moving on. Welbeck's been scoring. So I'm just going to switch this up here. Van Persie for Welbeck. Just swap the positions to I think they're good. They do well in those roles. And I like to do the second one here. The second or third option is, you see, Ashley Young looks happy. And if this one shows, if that shows I have faith in you, definitely I want to choose that for Pogba. Or any player, say they get motivated, and the reason he felt he gets along with me well, so that is good. And same with Welbeck. Also, I'll do the second one there. I'm looking for him to make the difference for us. So yeah, very good reactions from my players, especially the first two. So that gives us every chance to score a winning goal. So hopefully we can in this final third of the match. Danny Welbeck offside early. He's been, yeah, like you've seen, he's scoring regular goals for me, so definitely like that. Definitely want to keep him in the team. He's still 22 or 23, still a very young player. Still just got a big career ahead of him. Fellaini picks up a yellow card. He's been doing decent, but hasn't really been amazing for me, like to justify the transfer from Everton. Yeah, hasn't been like a really, really amazing player. He's just been doing his job like every other player in the team. He hasn't been a standout. 1-1, I would accept that. Does it go straight to extra time? I think it does for Capital One Cup. It would be great to get a late chance, and a late goal would be fantastic. A late winner. Let's see, is there going to be... No, there's going to be nothing. For once it didn't show a meaningless highlight at the end of the match. Fantastic. Okay. Assertive. All we need is one goal, I should say. And that gives the players the confidence. That's what you should do in the cup when it's a draw going into extra time. But it does depend on your squad and how your squad is doing, your personality as well, but also the results you're currently getting of your team. You can't do the same one for any team. It depends where you're... I don't know, it's hard to explain for me. You just got to feel what the situation requires. Okay, what's that? Vidic, don't get another red card, please. Okay, who's injured now? Oh no, Howard Webb is the referee. I can tell something bad is going to happen. We'll get a red card or penalty against us, something like that. Honestly, I'd be happy to go into penalties. I have every faith in my players. We can score some penalties, and De Gea to save a penalty also. And this is something I don't like. Well, you should be able to do a team talk at halftime and extra time, don't you think? There's not even a team talk, because, I don't know, it would be good if you could do that, but I guess it's not in the game. We're dominating possession here, you can see. We probably deserve another goal. Leave your opinions how this game has gone, but sometimes it's hard to tell because it's just on highlights. I'm not going to show the whole game because that's going to take forever. Getting through the game, and obviously for a video, it would actually go 120 minutes, I'm sure. You wouldn't stick around to watch all of that, so it's going to be penalties. It's a kind of result you expect, sort of. But at least I avoided a bigger loss like real life, so at least I didn't get that. So where are we? Penalty taker. I don't like having the best penalty taker first. I'm going to put Pogba first. He scored a penalty the other game, so bring him in. Then Van Persie second. Fellaini. Then Nani. Oh no, this is where it gets crap. Ashley Young. Need to put reliable players now. Experience. Oh, I don't even know. Belanta. Just have to put him in. Then Vidic will go above Jones because of his experience. and then Smalling, and then De Gea. Hopefully it doesn't go that far. But you would imagine, like, every team has bad penalty takers and good penalty takers, but the middle area for us is bad. Like, we've got our good penalty takers, but then we've got some crap ones as well. So I'm confident in Pogba. You know, he scored last time. So come on, Pogba. The first penalty is always important. So what will he do here? Is he going to take a shot or what's happening? Okay, let's go. Pogba, step up. Finish. I'm not sure why the camera's not behind him. Or behind the players, I guess. Just the camera I'm using. Director. Okay, now it's aside. Okay, Aguero. Come on, keeper. Save it. Ooh. Guess the right way, but Aguero, you know, he's undoubted quality. So it's very hard to save a penalty from the great man himself. Van Persie, step up, finish it. Bang. That was never, ever going to be saved. That was just a class penalty by Robin Van Persie. Oh, Aga. And his injury. He's got a little knock. Will he miss? No. I thought when that, sometimes, or at least in my experience, players that have knocks, they have an increased chance of missing their penalty, but that's just me. All for Liney. He's got a yellow card. I had a bad feeling there. Very disappointing. We're probably going to lose now. Like, when I go behind from the penalties, I have no confidence that my players are going to get it back. You can see Toure puts it home. I've lost all confidence now. Oh, no. Luckily, it's only, like, Capital One Cup, but we need experience for Champions League. Oh, Nani, that was cool. That was a good penalty. He's actually really impressing me, Nani, but this needs to be saved, doesn't it? Oh, Dzeko. Please, De Gea, save it somehow. No. We're going to lose. And now we have even... It's getting worse quality every single time for the penalty takers. So it's Young. Oh, no. He's doing crap. He's going to miss. What did I say? That's what I can tell. Players who play crap, or who are playing crap, or playing not good, however you want to call it, miss penalties. Like, where are we? Fellaini. Okay, he actually played good, but to me, he didn't seem like he's doing a lot. So he lost on penalties. We just lost on the lottery of penalties. But you see, Ashley Young is looking nervous. And that's what lost it in the end. So I'm just going to say we weren't good enough. Or whatever I pressed there. And it didn't get any bad reaction. So it's luckily it landed on that. But yeah, that's what you get. It wasn't a bad result. We came a draw with Man City. But look at that. We should look 42 shots. We had 42 shots in the match and we got 1 goal and 12 on target. That's still a lot to their 4. So to me, like 12 shots on target, I would be happy with 2 goals, but we only got 1. And we had 1 clear-cut chance and they had 0, but still 42 shots. Wow. We're dominating in the shots department, but we cannot get it on the scoreboard. You would think Joe Hart should have been the man of the match with that, definitely. And he saved a couple penalties. So that's very disappointing. But it's one of those things in the game. Penalties is just a lottery. Maybe next time we have a penalties, we win it. It might be a Champions League final or something. Or yeah, one stage of the finals in Champions League. And we might win it on that occasion. That's what I would want. Not in Capital One Cup. So it might just be one of those things. So that is where it ends right now. I'll just end it on showing you the league standings once again to end this episode. We're sitting 3rd. We're doing well. We're doing well in Champions League. I'll show you that. We're 3rd in the league. I showed you that before, but Everton is dominating. I'm sure Everton will eventually drop, and that will give us a chance. But the Champions League group stage, we're 1st. You've got to be proud of that. Got to be happy, but the rest of the teams doesn't look like being any of a threat. Still with 3 games remaining, we should finish 1st, and hopefully get drawn against an easy-ish team. But I guess that's remained to be seen. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Once again, if you could reach 100 likes, the next episode is just going to be around the corner. So I did hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.